I dare say 80% of people don't know. How are electric radiators fixed together? Here we need to consider the expansion coefficient. Temperature transmission must also be considered when the heat transfer oil is poured in. Also ensure no oil leakage. Because of many characteristics, this also leads to uneven product quality. Some electric heaters can be used for 3 to 5 years. Some even last for 40 years. The biggest secret here is the difference in craftsmanship. For example, the material used this time is cold-rolled steel plate. The biggest feature of this metal is its hardness. Secondly, high stamping performance, and the yield point is low. It also reduces the bursting to a certain extent, oil leakage. At this time, the round hole of the steel plate is also punched. The circular hole is the transmission channel and 2 location connection points. Next, start cutting the edge of the steel plate. Make it more rounded. Avoid unnecessary risks. The most critical step officially begins. First, place 2 steel plates into the mold and presents a hollow effect. Use better flow. With the fixation completed. Next, start welding the other side. Compared with the previous, welding will be more careful at this time. Need to go from beginning to end, and fix each groove. Only this, the heat transfer oil will flow normally in it. It will also avoid potential hazards. Although the center point welding is completed, but there are still many gaps at the edges. Therefore, the edges around the edges must be pressed. Only after this step, it can be regarded as a real electric radiator. Let's take a look at the details below. Welding the electric heater. Specifically, it is fixed layer by layer from top to bottom. The circular holes on both sides are the main welding points. Are you curious about how to use only 2 round holes? Can the whole set of electric heaters be fixed? As for this issue, the editor has also checked related cases. The answer is that it can be fixed. The main reason is because of the warmth. The air sheet is lighter. The process uses no dead angle sealing welding. So fundamentally, solved possible quality problems. Seal one side of the hole. Prepare to inflate for pressure testing. The specific steps in this link are to connect the electric heater. Put in water. Observe whether there is leakage or bubbling. Although the detection method is relatively simple, but luckily this trick works. Know at a glance where the problem is. Now put the heater aside. Wait for it to dry. But the bare metallic color looks lacking in quality. The surface needs to be painted. The paint is generally white. This is the same as the bed sheets in the hotel. In the early days, when people were building hotels, the sheets are not uniformly white, but colorful. But for the brand effect, the operators are also racking their brains. Multiple investigations finally set to white. So much so that now most of the sheets are white. Then you know, why don't families use white sheets? Most hotels choose white bed sheets. Let's get back to the video. With the paint finished, the surface has a bright texture. Compared to the beginning, the level has been improved a lot. The oil used in electric heaters is heat transfer oil, also known as thermal kerosene. This oil has good conductivity and fluidity, and has strong stability. No expansion or leakage problems will occur. The most obvious feature is that it heats up quickly. Those who have electric heaters at home know this. Start installing the power switch. Although the box looks bigger, but there aren't many parts inside. The box is still in line with the radiator height. This is also to make it more beautiful. Prepare for manual inspection. Detection of conduction coefficient and thermal energy index. The packaging will be done only after the specified indicators are met. Here is a little knowledge. That is, electric heaters do not need to be refueled independently. The oil will not dry out. The above is the whole process of electric heater manufacturing. Everyone should understand.